What's up guys, this is Tech, and today I'm going to show you top 50 iOS 10 jailbreak Cydia tweaks. The first tweak is Preference Organizer, which organizes every category in the settings in each section. For example, here we have the Apple apps, social apps, tweaks, and App Store apps. Without that tweak, they're all going to be down over there. Dark Folder 7 gives you a magnificent look at the background of your folder by giving you that darker look. No unlock icon zoom animation unlocks your device without the animation, which means you're going to have faster unlock speeds. The next tweak is Big Shot JB, which allows you to take screenshots for full lists. For example, I want to take a screenshot for all settings, but with not more than one screenshot. What should I do? First of all, install Big Shot JB, then set a gesture and activator. In my iPhone, I set it as a triple press the home button. 1, 2, 3. Wait a few seconds, it's going to tell you over there, Big Shot saved. When you go to the Photos app, it's going to show you the screenshot. It looks really great, especially if you look at a lot of lists. The next tweak is Minimal HUD, which removes Apple's stock volume HUD and changes it with that minimal HUD. The next tweak is Triple Space, which allows you to set an abbreviation when you tap triple space. So for example, when I tap triple space, you're going to see over there Tech. You can set anything in the settings of triple space. The next tweak is Swipe Selection, which is a popular tweak that allows you to move through text when you slide through the keyboard. The next tweak is App Delete, which allows you to make the deletable apps undeletable. For example, when we enable Agario and go out to search for Agario, hold on Agario, and Agario is going to be undeletable. That's due to App Delete. Unicode Faces gives you more Unicode faces. When you hold on that globe button, it's going to give you all these Unicode faces. Check it out, they're awesome. The next tweak is Anchor, which allows you to move the apps wherever you want. The next tweak is Safari Refresh, which allows you to refresh the page on Safari by sliding from up to down. Date in Status Bar adds the date in the status bar. The next tweak is Grabber App 8, which allows you to add an extra app over there in addition to the camera app, so you can open it as fast as possible. So by sliding up, like as you open the camera, simply type your passcode and it's going to put the app that you've chosen in the settings of Grabber App 8. Front Flash gives you a front flash in the iPhone 6 and below. No slow animations speeds up the animation when opening and closing apps. CC Settings gives you more toggles in the control center. If you want to get the same control center as the one I have, be sure to click the first link in the description below or click the top part of the video after that video ends. Status Bar Timer places the countdown of the timer in the status bar. The next tweak is Nude Keys, which gives you any gradient you like in the background of your keyboard or the color of your keyboard, whatever you like to call it. Anyway, to be honest, personally I like the plain black because it looks real great and it's practical. However, you can choose any gradient, red and black, blue and white. I chose a lot of them before. If you watched my perfect jailbroken iPhone series, you're going to see that I've used that tweak a lot. If you didn't watch that series, you're missing out your life, first of all. Second of all, I'm going to leave a link in the description below for that series. The next tweak is Long CCB, which is a feature that is taken directly from Android. It allows you to hold on a toggle and it opens the settings of that toggle. So I hold on Wi-Fi, it's going to open Wi-Fi settings over there. The next tweak is 20 seconds lock screen, which makes your iPhone, iPad or iPad lock screen on for 20 seconds rather than 5 seconds. That's great, especially if you like to check your notifications from your lock screen rather than opening the app itself. Pull to respring is a great tweak if you like to respring your device as fast as possible. Simply go to the Settings app and slide from up to down. It's going to respring your iDevice. The next tweak is Springy, which gives you a custom boot logos. If you want the top 10 Springy custom boot logos, I'll leave a link in the description below. And if you want the full way of how to install that tweak, I'll leave also a link in the description below since I made a full review about that tweak. If you want to freak some of your friends out, then install a tweak called Icon Renamer. Hold on any app you like, click on it once, and then delete its name and type the boss. Click apply, it's going to change directly the name to the boss, and when your friend asks you how did you do that, tell them I'm a developer at Apple, and the next update will be written like that. The next tweak is Record and Torch, which I believe one of the must-have camera tweaks. When you record a video, it gives you the ability to enable the flash like that, as you see, and to disable the flash while not stopping the video. I want to add one tweak with the same clip, which is Record Pause. It's another camera tweak which allows you to pause the video. When you click on the timer over there, it's going to turn everything yellow. You can change the angle, change anything. Click on the yellow bar again, or the yellow number again, which is the counter. Click on it one more time, like that, and it's going to continue the recording. These two tweaks, in my opinion, are must-have tweaks in the camera app. The next tweak is Swipe for More, which enhances your experience in Cydia. When you simply slide right to left in any tweak that you've installed, you're going to get these 4 options that saves you time. That tweak is really great, especially if you install and delete tweaks a lot like me. So let me explain these options. First of all, Q delete, Q reinstall, and delete the tweak. If you want the ability to add 5 icons in your dock, you can install Better 5 Icon Dock. However, if you want to add any numbers of apps in the dock and also get that Mac OS animation, which is like that, you need to install a tweak called Harbor. It's a great tweak that allows you to add any number of apps in your dock. Even if you add maybe all the apps, I guess it's going to fit over there. However, the apps is going to get smaller and smaller, which is not going to be really convenient. Anyway, if you want that macOS look and any number of apps on your dock, then you gotta install Harbor. Blurry badges makes the color of the badge on your apps the same as the app's color. And to get these Romanian numbers on your passcode screen, then you gotta install Roman passcode. One of the tweaks that I wonder why still Apple didn't add a feature as a stock is Tap Flip. It's a really simple tweak, but it's very convenient. BioProtect gives you an extra layer of protection for the apps that you choose in BioProtect settings. So I've chose the Photos app. When I click on it, it's going to ask for my Touch ID. If I put the correct thumb, it's going to open the Photos app. The next tweak is Zeppelin, which removes the carrier's name and changes it with a custom logo. There's a ton of logos to choose from, and you can find all the logos inside the Zeppelin's tweak. The next tweak is Alkaline, which gives you a new battery theme. If you want the top 10 Alkaline themes, be sure to click the link in the description below. The next tweak is a well-known tweak, which is Cylinder, unless you're a new jailbreaker, of course. Anyway, Cylinder gives you new transition when you slide from one page to another. The next tweak is a very useful tweak, which is Power Tap. It gives you the ability to slide to reboot, slide to respring, slide for safe mode, and obviously slide to power off. The next tweak is Circle Icons, which changes the icons over here to circles. You can even remove the icons using Circle Icons tweak. The next tweak is Delete Forever, which gives you the ability to permanently delete a photo or a video, which means it's going to bypass the deleted photos album. Flat Safari URL gives you that flatter look in Safari rather than a box for the URL. The next tweak is Hot Dog, which allows you to customize the text over here, and over here, or even remove the buttons Emergency and Cancel. We finished the 40th tweak, so I'll appreciate if you click the like button. The next tweak is Lockglyph, which gives you that fingerprint look over there. It looks real great. You can even customize it by adding a theme over it. I've demonstrated many of them in my perfect jailbroken iPhone series. It can also give you a great animation when you put your thumb on the Touch ID. The next tweak is Lock HTML4, which is like Anemone but for lock screen themes. If you want the best lock screen themes, be sure to click the link in the description below. The next tweak is Priority Hub, which is a great tweak since it gives you a new theme for your lock screen notifications, and also it places every app notification in a certain section. For example, if that is from the Messages app, it's going to put it in the Messages icon over there. When you click on it, you're going to see all the messages notifications. You're going to get another icon for Snapchat, another icon for WhatsApp, and it's going to give you all the notifications for that certain app. The best thing about that tweak that is customizable, or it works with the theme. Like for example, if you have an Anemone theme like I have, like Muse, it's going to give you the actual Muse icon, not the stock Apple icon. If you have a 16GB device, and you don't have iCleaner, you're actually missing out 2 to 3 gigabytes. When you click clean, it's going to clean your device. It might take up to 2 to 3 minutes, or if you do that regularly, it's going to take 30 seconds or something. But trust me, it's going to clear from 1 to 3 gigabytes of storage. If you never use that app or that tweak, then it's going to clear about maybe 3 to 4 gigabytes. One day it cleared 4 gigabytes for me. Just imagine, I have a 16 gigabyte iPhone and it's cleared 4 gigabytes. So let's check how much is going to delete, how much is going to clear from my iPhone. Or delete, it's actually deleting, but you know, it's deleting the temporary file or the file that I don't use. I don't know how it works exactly, but there's nothing important that it's going to delete. So let's wait a few seconds until it finishes. 3, 2, 1, go. And you get an ad. If you have iCleaner Pro, you're not going to get that ad. And operation completed. Let's switch over there. As you see, it says freed space 525 megabytes, deleted files 3621, and it's going to respring my device. If I clicked yes, I guess it's not going to respring my device right now. It's a great tweak, and I really recommend it for people who have 16 gigabytes iPhones. The next tweak is spin settings, which gives you that spinning animation on your settings app. The next tweak is mark you, which makes the title of the folder moves from right to left if it's longer than usual. Color Safari Progress changes the color of your progress bar in Safari. You can change it to any color you like in Color Safari Progress settings. iWidgets allows you to add widgets on your home screen. The next tweak is Palette, which gives you a different modern look when you delete apps or get notifications. Let me show you an example. When I delete that app, it's going to give you, as you see, that new look, which is a blurred background and a transparent text. It looks really great and futuristic. That happens when you even delete an app, change the name of an app, or get any notification like that, which is, you know, the rectangular notification. After you install Palette, you're going to get it in that new look. It looks really great, blurred background, and as I said, a futuristic look. And the last tweak is Shy Page Dots, which is going to remove the page dots from here. However, when you slide from one page to another, they're going to appear. When you stop in a page, they're going to disappear. And that's the end of the video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And be sure to check the other videos because they're really important. I've mentioned many of the videos that I've made before in that video. I'll leave all the links in the description below and also in the screen in front of you. Thank you for watching. This is Purple Tech signing out.